All right, so after several years of high mortgage rates and hesitation from buyers, momentum is quietly building beneath the surface of the housing market. Sellers are reappearing, buyers are re-engaging, and for the first time in what feels like forever, there's movement happening again in the housing market. No, it is not a surge, and we are far from the unicorn years of 2020, 2021, and 2022, but it is a shift. And this shift is expected to set the stage for a stronger year in 2026. So, what's driving the comeback? Here are three big trends that are slowly breathing life back into the housing market right now. Number one, mortgage rates have been coming down. Mortgage rates are always going to have their ups and downs. That's just how interest rates work, especially with the general economic uncertainty right now. Mortgage rate volatility is to be expected. But if you zoom out and take a more macro look, it's the larger trend that really matters most. And overall, mortgage rates have been trending down for most of this year. And in just the last few months, we have seen the best interest rates of 2025. In fact, according to Sam Cater, chief economist at Freddie Mac, on a median-priced home, today's current mortgage rates could allow a home buyer to save thousands of dollars annually compared to earlier this year, showing that affordability is slowly improving. Here's why that matters for you. This interest rate shift changes what you can actually afford. It means lower borrowing cost and more buying power. Here's an example. Data from Redfin shows a buyer with a $3,000 monthly budget can now afford roughly $25,000 more home than they could just a year ago. That's a big deal, and it's just one of the reasons why activity is picking up. Number two, more homeowners are ready to sell. For a while, many homeowners stayed put and decided not to sell because they didn't want to give up their low mortgage rate. That lock-in effect kept home inventory tight. And while plenty of homeowners are still staying where they are today, the number of rate-locked homeowners is starting to ease as interest rates come down. Life changes are becoming a bigger part of what's driving more people to move, and that's opening up more home inventory. Data from Realtor.com shows just how much the number of homes for sale has grown. And the really interesting part is that the market is approaching levels we haven't seen over the past 6 years. So let's talk about the numbers. In October of 2016, there were more than 1.4 million homes listed for sale nationwide. Fast forward just 4 years, and in October of 2020, that number was cut in half with less than 735,000 homes listed for sale. In October of 2021, the numbers got even worse, with only 565,000 homes listed for sale across the entire United States. Jump ahead 4 years, in October of 2025, 1.1 million homes hit the market for sale. And while that's still 300,000 less homes listed for sale compared to the numbers we experienced in October of 2016, that number returns to a more normal housing inventory level, which in the end is a really good thing, giving buyers more options than they've had in years. And it's helping to bring the market to a closer balance. Number three, more buyers are re-entering the market. And it's not just sellers making moves. With more options and slightly better affordability, buyers are getting back into the game. The Mortgage Bankers Association reports purchase applications are up compared to this time last year, which is a clear signal that demand is building again, and experts believe this momentum will continue. Economists from Fannie Mae, the Mortgage Brokers Association, and the National Association of Realtors all are forecasting moderate sales growth going into 2026. Now, this recovery won't happen overnight. It's not a flood of activity, but it is the start of some steady improvement going into the new year, and that's something a lot of people have been waiting for. The bottom line is this: after several slower than normal years, the housing market is finally starting to turn the corner. Declining mortgage rates, more listings, and growing buyer activity all point to a housing market gaining real traction. All trends offering you real opportunity in 2026. Catch you guys next time.